Hello, it's Di Hill, transformational coach, and today I want to talk to you about a concept that's not just close to my heart, but definitely close to the hearts of all of my gorgeous clients, but something I think that no human being belief of not having enough world, which wears stress as a badge of honor, where if we're busy, that's better than having a very quiet, simplistic, easy, peaceful, quiet, still life. So we live in a world that really celebrates not having enough time. But the problem is when we believe this, we create this lack, create an experience, a reality of life where we never really feel happy, accomplished, satisfied. And in fact, we can go the opposite where we feel stressed, overwhelmed, annoyed, irritated that we're not getting through our to-do list. We're not got enough time for ourselves. We never feel like we can just be at peace and just be. Now, as Einstein said, time and space are conditions in which we think, not in which we live. It's all in here. So if you believe that you never have enough time, that is the reality that you will create. We are completely run by our belief system, and your brain will work in ways to make you operate in your life to confirm the very fact that you believe that you do not have enough time. So if you're walking around with this not enough time belief, and you're always, you're going to be rushed, you're going to be frazzled, you're going to be busy, you're never going to boom, have some more. We're continually given this abundance of time. It's about how you perceive it and what you do with the time that you have been given. We have all got 24 hours in a day. We're such clever human beings. We've created calendars and years and days and months that work with nature. But this is still completely a human concept. We have created this illusion of time. But I'm telling you, it's all about how you perceive it. So if you were growing up in an environment where you saw your caregivers always busy, never sitting down and relaxing, always a bit frazzled, always got too many things to do, you are also going to believe that that is true. You're going to believe there's not enough time and you shouldn't relax. You shouldn't, chill out and just be, because we learn from our environment and the experience we had as children what we believe to be true. And it's not true. It's just perception. Problem is, we live in a world that's continually confirming this. It's continually confirming there's not enough time. You're running out of time. The year's going fast. All this nonsense. It's simply not true. So I want to cut through the nonsense and really give you some tips on how to use this incredible resource that keeps on being given to you every single day in abundance for your greatest good. So the very first thing is about going into that belief. Where does it come from? Why do you believe that you've not got enough time? Is it from, what you saw your mum or your dad behaving? Is it the busy external world that you're exposed to day in, day out? What is it that's affirming that belief that you do not have enough time? That's the first thing. Because once you start poking holes in the beliefs, you'll realize they're just not true. They're just convenient stories you've told yourself to help you make sense of the world. Okay, they're not true. So once you know that, the next thing is, what would you rather believe about time? It might be, oh my gosh, I've got all the time in the world to do exactly what I want to do. Or it might be, I use time efficiently. Time works for me. I have more time than I know what to do with. I use my time effectively and productively in everything I do. Time keeps being given to me day after day. It is a limitless resource. What would you rather believe? And start telling yourself that every single day. Listen, I'm a mum, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a wife, I'm a daughter, I'm a friend. I wear lots and lots of hats, right? I create so much time because I refuse to tell myself anymore that there's just not enough time. Okay, that's just simply not true. So the first thing is about you really changing your mindset about your approach to time. That's the first thing. The second thing is to get really, really clear on how you want to use your time. We've all got the same 24 hours in a day, right? And it's about how you're using it. And well, I'm going to talk about wasting it in a minute, but where you're kind of letting time slip away. So what I do every single day is I literally write out time blocks. So I'll literally write it from like 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. And I'll be very, very, very intentional about how I use my time. Now, it might be in terms of like for focusing on certain things in work, or it might be, I want to go to the gym, or I've got to walk the dogs, or I need to go to the grocery store, or I want to study on that part of a course, or whatever. I am super, super specific about how I use my time. But I pepper it with time to just be, time to just be with myself, time to calm it all down, time to be really aware of how I want to use this beautiful time that keeps getting given to me every single day. So that's called time blocking. And I'm going to put in the link in the comments below. I'm going to put a link to a video that I made a while back, which is all about, it's called a purpose-driven, results-focused to-do list. Okay, that it's about you really getting and cutting through all the stuff that you have to do in a very time-effective way. So it's a really, really good video. So go and check that. I'm going to put the link in the comments below. The next thing I want you to do is look at where you waste time. Are you scrolling all the time? Are you mindlessly eating chips, responding to messages? Are you daydreaming? Are you just, are you basically wasting time? When we waste time, wasting time is very different to not doing anything. Wasting time is when you are avoiding something. So when you're procrastinating and you're busying yourself. I remember when I was third year of university and I was meant to be studying. Wow, the house was never clean, right? Suddenly that became the most important thing. And I know that many of you can relate to that. It's about, if you're procrastinating and wasting time, it's not about poor time management, and it is not about being lazy per se. It's about what you're avoiding. So if you're procrastinating, okay, and you're wasting time on stuff, go into why you are doing it. Maybe you are fearing failure from whatever it is you're working on. Maybe you're even fearing success. That's just as big, right? Maybe you are worried about judgment. Maybe you are concerned that what it is you're focusing is never really going to come to fruition. You have got to be really focused on why you're denying yourself what it is you want. So procrastination is like, let's just kick that out of the park. So I'm also going to put a link to a really important chapter of my book that never made it into the book. Okay, and it's all focused on the concept of time. I'm going to put the link on there. You can just download it. It's a PDF. It's a really, really, really cool chapter, but there wasn't the space in my book, so it never made it in there. But it's so eye-opening to our perception of time and how we allow it to contract us and manage us and like crush our spirit and our desires of how we want to live our life, versus we actually have the ability to expand it and grow it and be in this beautiful space where we have so much time. I have so much time. it's ridiculous how much time I have. And like I say, I wear many, many different hats. So I hope you found this useful. You've got to step out of this, nonsense reality, which is always telling you not enough time. You've got to be busy, busy, busy. You're never going to stop to smell the roses if you do that. Okay, so start enjoying the time that keeps getting thrown at you every single day. Okay, what a gift. And start really enjoying it and using it for you to live the life of your dreams versus feeling controlled, contracted, and constricted by it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon.